finding Amethyst Geodes is a very big task. But guess what? I changed that. I made them a lot easier to actually find. And I actually did this by making them spawn everywhere inside your world. That's right, no matter where you go inside your game, you can now find Amethyst Geodes. And I did this for two reasons. One, Amethyst Geodes, as I mentioned, they are so hard to find. And two, I was kind of curious to see what the world would look like if these were just spawning everywhere. So you're not going to have a problem finding these whatsoever. But I think that this looks so interesting. I've always wanted to find Amethyst Geodes anywhere inside the game. And just having them in any biome, it just makes things a lot easier to find them. And I like it so much. For me, I have not been able to find an Amethyst Geode at all underneath the ground. So with this pack, I no longer have to go underground to find these. Instead, I can just go right above ground. I can go to any biome. I can go to a desert, a savanna, a taiga, any biome you can name. You can go to find one of these geodes. But also the different generations that you find these in, it's kind of funny because if you look at the village, look at the village. The village is literally being eaten by this geode that kind of resembles a purple Pac-Man, I guess you could say. But whenever you think about the generation, there is going to be a lot of things going on inside of here. And even if you think about the villagers, they probably like them as well. You know, you can't go wrong with a purple Amethyst Geode. You see an Amethyst Geode wherever you look. So and I'm sure that you've always wanted Amethyst Geodes inside of your own worlds. And with this pack, you got exactly that. It's absolutely crazy, especially for the mountains. Like I'm going to go all the way up to this mountain, and these will generate as long as there's land going to the very top of the mountain. And I'm very curious, how high does this mountain go? Okay, looks like this is as high as the mountain goes. Not the best mountain in the world. But as you can see, you get some of these weird scenarios where you got one of these that's just floating in the air, but it's actually attached to the tree, I think it is. Or might be attached to some part of the mountain. But no matter where you go, you will not find an Amethyst Geode, which is just absolutely great. I'm never going to get bored of actually looking at these, because to be honest, Amethyst Geodes, they are by far one of my favorite structures inside the game, because they give you the new amethyst. And the amethyst is very useful for making one, the spyglass, and two, you can use it to make tinted glass. And if you have trouble finding one of these geodes, or you can't find one at all, then you're going to be missing out on two of the greatest features for this new update. The spyglass is going to be very useful for finding things from very far away, and then tinted glass is going to be very good if you're making a mob farm and you don't want light going to the mob farm. But with that being said, if you do want to download this, there will be a link down below in the description. But I do want to go ahead and explain on how you can install this for yourselves. Just simply go down to behavior packs, go ahead and apply the geodes everywhere, and click on continue, and turn on experimental gameplay. You don't just need caves and cliffs, you also need additional modding capabilities and creation of custom biomes and holiday creator features. Then click on create and you're golden. As you can see, we have solved the Amethyst Geodes everywhere inside our game. Now if you are onto the ground, then obviously it's not going to be as noticeable, but as you're flying inside the air, you'll immediately notice that yes, something is completely wrong here. But with that being said, I do want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments on what you think it is. If you enjoyed this video or found it interesting, then please consider leaving a like on it and subscribe if you're new around here. And remember to turn notifications on. And I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.